Hi, good morning all. I welcome you all to HashLearn Studios. So today's topic is data interpretation. So in this class, we shall deal with various problems on data interpretation. Generally, the problems will be on bar graphs, so what they give you the graphs relating to, suppose an example, years will be mentioned on x-axis and along y-axis they would have mentioned the profit made by that particular company in that so that will be mentioned on the y-axis. So what you need to do is you need to analyze the given data and you should answer the questions. And the second one is sectoral graphs. So this is a best example of sectoral graph. You know that the various quantities will be given in a circle and that will be divided into various sectors. Each sector will give you certain information. Based on that information, you should be able to answer the questions. Okay, so these are the two main important concepts in data interpretation which we will concentrate on, and we shall solve the problems on each case. So apart from this, they will be giving you certain paragraphs explaining you some data, analyze those data and you should answer it. Okay, so with this we shall start with the first question. Here is the information which is given. Sectoral graph is also called as pie chart, and there is a pie chart given and below that there is a data of female professionals in the form of column and row. So study the following pie chart carefully and answer the given questions below. So they are saying that there are total 21,000 professionals and the various professionals in the town is given. Dark blue is 11% bankers, brown, dark brown is 9% lawyers, dark green is 25% teachers, purple 15% architects, blue 20% engineers, and the light brown is 20% doctors. So that is the percentage of the professionals which is given in the pie chart. And then comes your bankers. Of the total professionals, 40% of female are present in that particular number. So of the total lawyers, 30% are female. Of the total teachers, 60% are female. So generally 60% are 60% of the teachers are female, means the remaining is 40% will be male. That is how you need to analyze. Architects 40 means the remaining 60 will be male. So engineers, of the total engineers 45% are female, it means 55% remaining are male. Next comes the doctors. Of the total 30% of the doctors are female. So that is the information is given. So with this information we shall start solving the problem. Here is the problem number 1. The total number of teachers in town are approximately what percent of the total number of engineers in the town? Okay. Let us go to the charts given and analyze. We should concentrate on the teachers and the engineers. So where is teachers? This is your teachers and this is your engineers. So teachers are 25%. This is teachers, and the engineers are 20% into 100. You know that logically you can say that you can split 20 as 5, 5, 5, 5, 4 parts. So in the numerator there is 5 extra, which is nothing but 25% extra. So logically you can say 25% extra, or just you can divide and tell. So 25% extra means 100 is the total, 25% extra means 125. That is a logical way of answering. If not, you can just divide 25 by 100, 25 by 20 into 100. That should give you Is that okay? Where the concept is clear? Fine. Let us go to the next example. What is the difference between the number of female teachers and the number of male lawyers? Okay. So female teachers, let me come to the main data. Teachers, let me concentrate. Minus male lawyers. Okay. So female, if you want, there are 25% of the total professionals are teachers. 25% of the total professionals are teachers. Among that, teachers are 60%. So how to write the data of the total 20%? 25% are teachers into 60% are female. Then comes female teachers, right? Okay. Then and the number of male lawyers. So how many lawyers are there? The lawyer is 9% and 30%. So 9%, attention students, here there are total 30% are female professionals in lawyers, means male will be 70%. That is the one part which you should note. And this is your total, you have to multiply by 21,000. Why? Because that will give you the total number of professionals, 25 by 100 into 60 by 100, 9 by 100 into 70 by 100, or if you want you can cancel this. And denominator you can cancel, and you can write this way. This is 150, 63 into 21, and that should give you, so 150 minus 63 is 10, which will give you 7, 14, 6 is 8, that should be giving you ending with 7. So which option has ending with 7? There are two options ending with 7, and that should be 8 into 2 is 16, or 9 into 2 is 18. So 87 you can treat it as 9, and you can treat this as 20 series. 9 into 2 is 18, so answer should be 1827. Is that okay? Fine. So you can treat 87 as 90. So take the first number 9, then 21 can be considered as 2. So 9 into 2 is 18. So answer should start with 18, or nearest number to 18. There is only one option of that kind, 1827. That is your answer. Okay. Let us go to the next problem then. Female doctors are approximately what percent of the female bankers? So let us take what is female doctors and female bankers. So female doctors are how many? So doctors are 20%. In that female is 30%. So 20% into 30%, that is the female doctors. Then female bankers, if you want, bankers is dark blue. So female is 40% into 11%. So 11% into 40%. So what you can do here is just you can take the numbers. This is 20 into 30 is 600 divided by 11 fours are 44. So which you can cancel, and you can say 66 by 44 or 60 by 44. You can cancel with 2, 22, or it will go in 4, 4 ones are 4 tens are 40, 4 15. So it's 15 by 11. If you divide 11, that will go in 4. Again 7. 1.36 is nothing but option B. So they are asking you the percentage. If you want the percentage, just divide. The female doctors are approximately what percent of female bankers? Approximately put the female doctors in the numerator and then the female bankers in the denominator, and you multiply it by 100 so that you will get the final answer in the percentile. Okay. So the answer for this problem is 136%, which is 15 by 11 is 1.36. That is your answer. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, fine. We shall continue with the next problem. What is the respective ratio of the female architects and lawyers to the same male professionals in the town? Okay, so female architects and lawyers. Architects and lawyers to the male architects and lawyers. They are asking you to find the ratio. Ratio means you need to divide one by the other. So you should be very careful here. Let me go to the architects and lawyers. So architects are 15% and 40%. Architects is 15% into 40% plus and male will be 15% into 40%. Architects are female means the remaining will be 60%. That is a very, very important note. If 40% are female, the remaining will be male. So that is your architects. Then comes the lawyers. Lawyers is 9%. Among the lawyers, 9% lawyers female are 30%. (9% into 30%), 9% into 70%. Okay, so since they are asking you to find the ratio, you have to divide one by the other. What I will do, just I will neglect the percentile because that will give you, that will vanish in the numerator and denominator when you take the ratio. So 15 fours are 60 plus 9 threes are 27 that will give you 330 and 15 into 6, sorry, that is 600. So 600 plus 270 will give you 870. (15 into 6). 9 sevens are 63, that is 630, that will give you 1530. So they are asking you to find the ratio, so which you can write it as 870 divided by 153. So what is 87 by 153? So 87 by 153 So of this, they are asking you to find the respective ratios. You have to multiply this with 21,000. Okay, let me not cancel these things. So 15% into 40% plus 9% into 30%. The respective ratio of the female architects and lawyers to the same as male, okay, that is 15 60, 21, 9, 70. The total ratio should be, let me check, 9 3s are 27, 270, 15 4s are 60, 600, that is 870, 15 6 are 90, 9 7s are 63, 630, that is 15, 30, that is fine, and that is 270, 15 4s are 60, that is also fine. Okay, let us do the calculations. If I cancel this with 2, 2 4s are, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, then this will go in 2 7s are 14, 1 carry, 2 6s are 12, 1 carry, 2 5s are 10, so that will go in 5, this is 5, 2 7s are 14, right, 13, 2 6s are 12, carry 1, 2 5s are 10, so this will go in 5, 5 8s are 40, 5 7s are 35, and that will give you 5 1s are 5, 2 carry, 26, 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15, so 87 divided by 153, so 87 by 153 is not in the option. I think there may be some cross verification need to be checked in the option. For the timing, you can take the ratio as 87 by 153, there is an option missing to be corrected. You can take the ratio to be 87 is to 153, the method is same, female architects and lawyers divided by male architects and lawyers. Okay, you can please do the changes in the options. We shall go to the next one. What is the respective ratio of the number of male bankers to the number of male doctors? Let us go to the main chart. Male bankers. So bankers are 11% and they are asking male. So male bankers 11% into 60%. And the number of male doctors. So what is the male doctors? So doctors are 20%, in that male are 70%, so 20% into 70%. So they are asking you to ratio 11 into 6t divided by 20 into 70. When you do it, you can cancel, so 66 by 140, that will give you 33 by 70, which is there in option B. Okay, fine. Let us come to the next problem. So here is the problem of in a school there are 1600 students who have visited Puri, Jaipur, Agra, Hyderabad or Patna. 40% of the total students are boys. 20% of the total girls visited, 1/3 of the girls visited Patna. Then the number of girls who visited Hyderabad is half of the girls visited Patna, and 2/3 of the remaining girls visited Agra. The total number of students who visited Jaipur. So they have given you so much of information. So please read that carefully, and you should arrive at final numbers who will visit Puri and Jaipur and Agra, Hyderabad, and then comes your Patna. Okay, so these are the 4 cities which they are visiting. So there are 1600 students they are telling. So in that 1600 students who have visited Puri, okay, 40% of the total students are boys. So what is 40% of that? So as I have told you previous classes, in the previous classes, 10% is 160, 40% is 16 4s are 64, 640 will be boys, and remaining girls will be 960. 960 of the total 1600. Okay. %40 of the students are boys. Okay. 20% of the girls visited Jaipur. So what is 20% of the girls? So 10% is 96 and 20% will be Jaipur. I will write it here. 96 into 2 is 192 girls. Girls. I'll write G here so that you need not get confused. So 192 girls are visiting Jaipur. 1/3 of the total girls visited Patna. What is 1/3? What is 1/3 of 96? 3 3s are, 3 2s are. So 320. So Patna, 320 girls. 1/3 of the total number of girls visited Patna. Number of girls who visited Hyderabad is half of the girls visited Patna. Patna is 320. Hyderabad half means it will be 160 for Hyderabad, 160 girls. Two-thirds of the remaining girls visited Agra. What is the remaining number of girls then? See here, there are some girls who are visiting. There are some girls who are visiting Jaipur, Hyderabad and Patna. So what is the remaining number of girls? Means of the total 960 girls, you need to subtract 192, 160 and 320. So for that number, 2/3 of the remaining girls are visiting. So that is this 2/3 of this number. So once you do 2/3 of that, the number of girls will be 192 for Agra. The total number of the students who visited Jaipur. So the total number of students in Jaipur is 400. So what will be your boys then there? 400 minus 192 is 208 boys will be visiting Jaipur. Okay, fine. 40% of the total boys visited Patna. What is 40%? 40% of the boys. 64. So 64 into 4, 256, that is Patna. 25% of the boys visited Hyderabad. So 25% of 640 is 160. Equal number of boys visited Agra and Puri. So what is the remaining 640 students out of? There are, you know that there are boys visiting minus 160, minus 256, minus 208. So once you do all these things, you will come across 816. In that 8 boys will be visiting Puri and 8 boys will be visiting Agra. And once you calculate the total number of girls at Puri will be 96. That is the remaining number of girls. So this is the given data which you need to split first. Once you split this data, you will be able to solve the various problems on this. Okay, so take your time because there are 5 questions you need to answer. So analyze the given data and make some important note so that you can solve them easily. So here is the problem number 6. The total number of students who visited Hyderabad is approximately what percent of number of girls who visited Patna? Students, Hyderabad. Hyderabad is 160 plus 160 boys and 160 girls, that is 320, and they are asking you the number of girls who visited Patna. The number of girls who visited Patna is 320. So this is boys and this is girls, and that is also 320. The ratio is 100%. So the previous analysis what we have done by reading each sentence is going to help us a lot. You can solve the problem quickly. Next comes 7. What is the total number of students who visited Patna, Agra and Hyderabad? The total number of students means boys plus girls you need to add, and that is for Patna, Agra and Hyderabad. So let us do the calculation quickly. So Patna is 320 plus 256. Agra 192 plus 8. Hyderabad 160, 160. Six and 7 and 7. So that should be ending with 6. There is only one option ending with 6. That is your answer. Oh, this is 5, 6, 7, sorry, 3, 4, 5. This should be 5. 576, that is. Okay, let us come to the next one. What is the ratio between the number of girls visited Jaipur and the number of boys visited Hyderabad? So Jaipur girls So Jaipur girls is 192 and Hyderabad boys 192 by 160. Jaipur girls, Hyderabad boys. Jaipur girls is 192, Hyderabad boys is 160, that is right. And do the simplification, that will go 4 4s are 16 and 0. Then comes your 4 4s are 16. Then comes your 42, 32, 4 8. That will give you again 10, 12, 6 by 5 is option D. Okay, what is the average number of boys who visited Jaipur, Puri, Patna and Agra together? So what you can do is boys, Jaipur, Puri, Patna, Agra. Jaipur is 208, Puri 8, Agra 8 and Patna 256, and you have to divide the total with number 4. So when you divide the total with number 4, you will get 120. That is an average. Let us go to the next one. The total number of students who visited Puri. So Puri is here. So 96 plus 8. So 96 plus 8 is 104 students. Okay. So what you can do is, next is the contest question. So here is the contest question. Here is the given data. So make a note of that given data. To make it easier, I will write the percentage above. Fine then. Let us go to the next problem. Next problem is also based on the same data. What is the average profit earned in the given 5 months? So average profit in the given months. Okay. So how many months are given? There are totally 6 months. Okay, they are asking you to find the average. What you need to do? Average. If you want the average, you need to add and divide by the total number. So 40 plus 55, 40 plus 55, 45, 65 plus 45 plus 65, 70, 60. So this is the percentage of the profit you have to divide that by 6 because there are total 6 months. So if you add, what is that you will be getting? So here 0, 0, 5, 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, carry 1, 7, 7, 14, 14, 24, 24, 28, 28 plus 5, so 60 plus 70, that is 5, 5, 10, okay, plus 5, 15, 5 carry 1, 7, 7, 7, 14, 20, 24, 28, yeah. By 6, how many options you have? By 6, by 6 you have only option C and option E, so that will give you, so 335, is it, just check, 55 to 5, 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 5 3s are 15, 16, 17, 175, 41 into 5, 5 4s are 20, 205, okay. Think option is not matching, your answer should be 335 divided by 6, 335 divided by 6, that should be your actual answer. Please make a note of that. Let's go to the next one. If the profit in May was 4 crores, what is the profit in June? Attention students, they have given you the profit made in May. You can look at the graph, here is the May, the profit made in given May is given, and they are asking you what is the profit made in June. See here, with this graph you can analyze there is no relation between the May month and the June month. There is no relation at all, because that is giving you the percentage of the profit in each month. Since there is no relation, you can always look at the options. You cannot determine until and unless some information is given in June or some information is given relating to the May month and June month. Until and unless you know the relation, you cannot determine. Okay, fine. Let us come to the 14th. If the income in April was 264 crores, what is the expenditure in April? You know what is your profit? Income minus expenditure by expenditure into 100. Okay, that is your profit percentage is income minus expenditure by expenditure into 100. So they are asking you to find, they have given you the income, so profit in the month of April. What is the profit in the month of April? In the month of April there is a profit of 65%, so this will give you 65 is equal to income is 264 crores minus expenditure by expenditure into 100. Okay, so if you want you can cross multiply, then you divide by 100 plus E will be equal to 264. So 165 E by 100, that will give you 264. So what will be your expenditure? Your expenditure will be, after simplifying this, that will give you 160 crores, which is in option E. Okay, fine. So make a note, this is one important formula relating to your profit. Okay, fine. So similar kinds of problems on pie chart, bar graph, and some data in the form of column and row is given. There are 10 problems which you can try on your own. See you all. Thank you in next session. Thank you and see you in next session.